Hi, today we are going to make 2 delicious loaves of whole wheat bread. And this is not just any whole wheat bread, this is soaked whole wheat bread. And that means that the grains are soaked overnight to make them more digestible, and actually I think it improves the texture of the bread also. It makes it light and airy and very delicious. So let's get started making whole wheat bread. In a bowl or a stand mixer, combine 6 cups of whole wheat flour, 3 cups of water, and 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Mix until well combined. I usually mix mine on about a level 2 speed in my stand mixer. You could also do this in a regular bowl with a spoon. Just make sure everything is well combined. Then cover with plastic wrap or a towel in a plate and let sit for 12 hours. Now to your soaked dough, add 2½ teaspoons of salt, 3 tablespoons of organic sugar, and 2¼ teaspoons of active dry yeast. Using a dough hook, knead your dough for about 5 minutes. I usually have to add about ½ cup more flour at this point, and I knead my dough on a setting of 2 on my KitchenAid mixer. You could also do this by hand on your countertop. You are mainly just wanting a sticky yet manageable dough, and you may find yourself having to scrape down the sides of the dough hook if they creep up along the dough hook. So don't be alarmed by that. Once you are finished kneading, transfer your dough to a greased bowl, cover with either plastic wrap or a towel in a plate, and let rise for 1 hour. Lightly sprinkle your work surface with an all-purpose flour, and now we're going to shape the loaves. So remove half of the dough from your bowl and gently press out into a rectangle shape. Now roll it up, pinch the ends, and then you're just going to gently tuck under the sides and place it into your greased loaf pan. Then repeat with the second half of your dough. Cover your loaves again for 1 more hour or until they double in size. After your loaves are finished baking, take a knife and run it along the edge of the loaves, just so we can make it easier for the loaves to come out of the pan. Now gently turn your loaf pans upside down to release the loaves and let cool on a cooling rack for 1 hour. When your bread comes out of the oven, and you'll know it's done if the inside of the bread reaches an internal temperature of around 190 degrees. And then also when you tap on it, it'll have kind of a hollow sound to it. Now, as irresistible as it is, do not cut into the bread while it's still hot. And the reason for that is that you will end up with a gummy texture to your bread, as opposed to a light, airy texture. It'll look caved in and gummy, and so you'll want to let it cool for about an hour actually before you eat it and slice it. Now, if you would like warm bread after it's already been cooled off, because who can resist hot bread and butter? Not me or my family. Just take a slice of it and heat it back up either in the oven or your microwave if you're okay with using the microwave, and put a pat of butter on it and it'll be just as delicious. Now that you've done the hard part of waiting, it's finally time to slice into your bread and enjoy. I use a long serrated bread knife to evenly slice my whole wheat bread. And now it's time to eat.